Ready? Okay, let's start. Good morning, everybody. Teacher Alan, good morning. Welcome to the English class, okay? Today, we are going to work with a reader, Tom Sawyer. The chapter is the chapter number 2, okay? Let's start. Listen the song of Tom Sawyer, okay? Listen, please.
Song.
Down by the Mississippi, there lived a happy boy. His name was Tom Sawyer, his heart was full of joy. Huck Finn was Tom's best friend, they had lots of fun, and they discovered a secret which saved the poor old man. The boys did many other things while they played under the sun. They even found treasure. Everyone said, well done, well done. The boys had lots of money, now they're leaving a small part, 'cause they didn't care for money. Adventure stole their heart. Down by the Mississippi, down by the Mississippi.
Okay, open please your microphones. We are going to sing this part, okay? Open your microphones. Repeat, please. Repeat. Down by
the Mississippi, there live happy boy.
Happy
Tom Sawyer, his name was Tom Sawyer.
was full of joy, no? Full of joy. Huck Finn.
Full of joy.
Repeat, please. Huck Finn.
Huck Finn
Huck Finn was Tom's best friend.
was Tom's best friend.
They had lots of fun.
It had lots of fun.
And they discovered a secret
And they discovered the secret
which saved a poor old man.
which saved a poor
Old man. Good. Stop, please. Stop. Thank you. In this chapter, in the chapter number 2, we are going to see a new friend of Tom, his best friend, Huckleberry Finn. In other words, the nickname Huck Finn, a short version. Okay, in this chapter 2, we are going to meet Huck Finn. But let's start first with the vocabulary, okay, for this chapter. This is the chapter 2. Listen and repeat, please. Open your microphones. Repeat. Midnight.
midnight.
Midnight. Graveyard. Graveyard. Rat. Rat. Spit. Spit. Good. Whistle.
Whistled.
Do.
Lazy.
Good job. Good. Was good. Now, midnight. Teacher, what is midnight? Midnight is the time. 12 o'clock at night. That is midnight. In Spanish, medianoche. In English, midnight. 12 o'clock at night. Graveyard. What is a graveyard? You see, it's a cemetery. That is a graveyard. Rat, you know this animal, no? Rat. A rat. A rat is bigger than a mouse. A mouse is small. A rat is bigger. Spit. What action is spit? Look. That is in Spanish. Escupir. Spit. This is another action. Whistle. Whistle. As you can see, when you say, that is whistle. Silbar. Okay, whistle. Toot, you know, not toot. The toot. And lazy. Lazy is a person who doesn't want to work, who doesn't want to study, doesn't want to tidy the room. This is a lazy. Okay? Go to Zoom, please, very fast, and help me to find these words. The graveyard. Go to Zoom, please. Go to Zoom. Let's find. Spit, whistle, rat, midnight, lazy, and toot. Let's find these words, okay? Go, please, go. Más opciones. Anotar, dibujar. Okay, let's find the vocabulary. Oh, very good, Camila. It's there, no? Toot. It's like this, not toot. Okay, good. Spit, very good, Axel. Spit. Valeria, rat. Okay, good. The animal. Okay, is there. Graveyard, very good. Santos, Valentina. Lazy, okay, Camila, good. Lazy is there. Whistle. And midnight. These two words, whistle. And midnight, let's find. Oh, very good, Camila, is there now, whistle. Good. Midnight is missing this word, midnight. 12 o'clock at night. Very good, Joshua. Excellent job. Okay, stop. Okay, stop. We found all the words. Now, let's pay attention to the story, because after the story, we are going to play. So we need to pay attention what happened in the chapter 2, okay? Good. Thank you for your help. Remember, graveyard, cemetery. Spit, escupir. Whistle is that. Rat, an animal. Midnight, 12 o'clock. Lazy. Remember what's lazy. And toot. Now, let's listen the story, okay? Chapter 2. Pay attention to this, to the facts in the chapter 2, please, huh? Because then we play again. Listen.
It was Monday morning, time for school. But Tom was very lazy on Monday mornings. He started moaning. What's the matter, Tom?
Oh, I'm dying. I'm not well. My tooth hurts.
We'll pull it out then. Open your mouth.
No, I'm okay now, Auntie.
You see, it was Monday morning, time for school, but Tom was very lazy in the mornings. He didn't want to go to school. And his aunt says, no, Aunt Polly says, what's the matter, Tom? And Tom says, my tooth hurts. I have a problem with my tooth. And Aunt Polly says, open your mouth. No, and Tom says, no, I am okay. Says that, okay? Now, next page, please. Listen. What happened here? Listen.
But Aunt Polly pulled out his tooth, and Tom was very proud of the gap in his teeth because he could spit and whistle through it. He showed off on the way to school, and all the boys were jealous. Then he met his friend, Huckleberry Finn. Huck lived on his own with the help of the villagers, and he didn't go to school. Aunt Polly didn't let Tom play with Huck, but Tom did because they were friends and he liked him.
Okay, this is in the second part. So Aunt Polly pulled out his tooth. Pull out means sacar, le sacó el diente. Okay? And Tom was very happy. He was happy because he could spit and whistle through the space in the teeth. He was happy with that. At school, Tom met Huckleberry Finn, his best friend. Okay? This boy, Huckleberry, he was an orphan. He didn't go to school. Okay? Huckleberry didn't go to school. He lived with his aunt alone. Okay? And only he lives because the villagers, the people in the town, the people help Huck Finn to live. Okay? But his Aunt Polly, as you can see here, no, Aunt Polly didn't let Tom play with Huck because he was a bad child. But Tom, no. According to Tom, Huckleberry Finn was a good friend. Okay, this happened in this page. Listen the next. Okay, what happened? Listen.
Hello, Huck. What's that?
It's a dead cat.
We should bury it. But I have to go to school now. Let's meet at the graveyard at midnight and bury it then.
When Tom and Huckleberry, when they meet, Tom asks, Huck, what is that in the bag? What do you have in the bag? This, what is this? Says Tom. And Huck says, oh, it's a dead cat. Let's bury it in the graveyard. But Tom says, no, I can't. I have to study now. I need to go to the school now. So Huckleberry says, no, let's go to the cemetery, to the graveyard at midnight and bury the cat. And Tom says, okay. At night, they are going to meet at the graveyard. Okay, pay attention what happened next at school. Listen, please.
Tom was late for school, and the teacher told him to sit with the girls. Tom was happy because he could sit next to Becky Thatcher, the new girl in school. She was very beautiful, and Tom liked her a lot. Tom started drawing.
Let me see. Who's that?
It's you.
It's nice. I can't draw.
I can show you how. Let's meet after school.
Okay, so Tom arrived late to school. And the teacher says, okay, Tom, you sit down with the girls. And Tom was happy with that because there was a girl. Her name was Becky. She was new at school. And she was beautiful. And Tom likes Becky. So they start talking, no? Tom draw a picture. And Becky says, let me see, who's that? And Tom says, it's you. And Becky says this, no? I can draw. I don't know how to draw. And Tom says, I can teach you. I can show you how. Let's meet after school. Now pay attention what happened after school, okay? So they meet in school. Listen, please.
After school, Tom met Becky. He gave her a pencil, and together they drew a house. Then they started talking.
Do you like rats?
No, I don't. I like chewing gum.
Here, have some. Becky, do you want to get engaged to me?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, Becky. It's nice. Me and Amy Lawrence.
You see, after school, Tom and Becky, they met. And they start talking. Okay? And Tom asked something to Becky, this, no? Do you want to engage to me? This expression, engage to me. This means, ¿quieres salir conmigo? Okay, engage to me. And Becky says, no, I don't know. Come on, says Tom, no? And Becky says, but Tom says this expression, it's nice. Me and Amy Lawrence, other gear. So Becky at the end, pay attention what happened with Becky.
She started to cry and ran away. Tom ran after her, but she didn't want to listen to him. They both went home very upset.
And what happened? Becky started to cry. Okay, Becky started to cry and she ran away. And Tom the same, no? Tom becomes upset too, worried. Okay, and in this part, finish the chapter 2. Okay, now let's answer some questions. If you pay attention, you are going to answer these questions. Open one Kahoot, please. Open one. In your computer, open one Kahoot. We are going to answer some questions about the chapter number 2, okay? Open, please. Oh, come on. In the chat, I send you the link. Is there the link? Now the code, okay? The PIN. Enter, please, to the Kahoot game. Enter. You have the link, the code. We are going to answer 6 questions, 6 about this chapter number 2. Okay, questions like, for example, what's the name of the best friend of Tom? Okay, what's the name of the new gear in the story? Good, very good. Enter, please, enter. These 6 questions is about the chapter 2, okay? In the chat, the teacher sent you the chapter in PDF. So you can download and you can read one more time if you have time to answer the questions, okay? Who is missing?
Profe, por favor, ¿puedes enviar el link? Me salió de la clase.
Okay, Alejandro, I'm going to send you the link and the code, okay? Yeah, it's in the chat, Alejandro. Helen, please enter to the game.
¿Cuántos más entran para empezar?
Yeshua, yes?
Chef,
Yes.
¿cuántos más deben entrar para que ya empecemos el Kahoot?
1 minute more, okay? Very good, Helen. Enter, please, the rest. Who's missing? I need to check. Francesca. Francesca is here, no? Kayler, enter, please, Kayler. Kenneth. Oh, sorry, Kenneth, you're here. Kenneth, Steven.
Teacher, está que carga.
Yeah, Giampiero, please enter. Giampiero. Ah, Giampiero, sorry, you're here. Giampiero. Who's missing?
Profe, yo entré.
Yes, you're here. Okay, let's start with the questions, okay? Question 1. What's the matter with Tom? What happened to Tom? Very good. His tooth hurts. No, that was the problem with Tom. The tooth. It's not the back or the stomach. It was the tooth. The tooth hurts. Good. Question 2. Who is Tom's friend? Who is his best friend? Huckleberry is his friend. In other words, Huck is a short version. Huck Finn, Huckleberry Finn is his friend. Ben, no, Ben is a boy from the school. Sid is his brother. Polly is his aunt. The question is, who is Tom's friend? Huckleberry, Huck Finn, okay? This boy. Question 3. Who doesn't go to school? Yes, again, Huck. This boy, Huckleberry, he was an orphan. He lived alone and he didn't go to school. Okay? Tom, yes, Tom Sawyer, Tom, he studies at school. Okay? The only boy is Huck. He didn't go to school. Next, 4. What did Huck have in the bag? What was in the bag? A dead cat. It wasn't a rat, huh? A rat, no, a dead cat. And they plans to bury the cat, no, in the cemetery, in the graveyard. They plans to do that. Bury. Bury means enterrar. Okay, they bury. They want to bury, no, the cat. Okay. Next question. 5. Who was new at school? Yes, Becky. Becky was a new student at school. She was beautiful too, no? It's not Polly, huh? Polly is the aunt. Amy. Well, Amy doesn't exist in this story. Tom. Tom was not good. He was studying many years. Becky was a new girl at school. Okay? And the last question, 6. Where did Tom and Huck decided to meet at midnight? Where? At the graveyard, very good. They decided to meet at the graveyard at midnight, at 12 o'clock, because they want to bury the cat. They want to, okay, with the cat. At the river, no. Tom's house, no. At school, no. Okay, at the graveyard. Camila, very good, Camila. Yeshua, excellent, Yeshua. Second place, congratulations, Yeshua, for you. Number 1, Alessandra. Very good, Alessandra, good job, excellent. Valentina and Chiara, 4 and 5, okay? Now, let's work in the activities. Open your ELT book, your platform, sorry, open the platform, go to library. Let's go to the library, Tom Sawyer. Activities, we are going to work in that. Today, the chapter 2, A, B, C, D. Okay? Open, please, your ELT, your platform. Let's work in the activities A, B, C, D. Okay? Activity A. Let's complete these words, no? With the vocabulary. 1 minute, please, to complete this. Okay, 1 minute to complete. In Zoom, go to Zoom. I am showing you the vocabulary. Midnight, graveyard, rat, spit, whistle, toot, and lazy. Let's complete this, okay? Complete the activity A. Okay, complete please. Camila, do you have a question?
Profesor, yo ya terminé ya.
Okay, Camila, tell me, what is this picture? Look, what is this? This picture.
Profesor, es Tosh.
Toot, no? The toot. Okay, Camila, good. This is a toot. Valentina Quispe, the second picture. What is this, Valentina?
It's a graveyard.
Graveyard. Yes, the graveyard, no? The cemetery. In other words, graveyard. Another student, please, for this. What action is this? What is this? Late. Look at here, please, late. What is this?
Teacher is a draw.
Draw. Very good. Very good. Kiara, please, Kiara, this. What action is this? When we say, no, that.
Teacher, ¿me escucha?
Yes.
Whistly.
Yes, whistle, no? That is whistle.
Whistle.
Good. Yes, whistle, silbar, no? Whistle. Thank you, Kiera. Whistle. Alessandra, what is this picture? Look, what is this? Can you repeat, please, Alessandra?
Lassie.
Lassie. No, lazy, Alessandra. Lazy. Lazy, okay, good. This is lazy, no? And the most difficult, this animal. Look. Valeria, tell me, what animal is this? It's big.
Rat.
It's a rat, no? The rat is big. It's bigger than a mouse. A rat. Tom says, no? Tom says to Becky, Becky, do you like rats? This question, no? Maybe it's different. Now it says to a gear, do you like rats? It's different. Okay, this is activity A. Good. Complete, please. Okay, you have the vocabulary for that. This is a toot, graveyard, draw, whistle, no, lazy, and rat. Activity B. Okay, let's work now in activity B. The same, we need to complete this sentence. Four students, please, okay, the same. 2 minutes for this activity. If you finish it, raise your hand, okay? I need 4 students here to complete this sentence. But first in your platform, okay? Complete activities in your platform.
Teacher, finish.
Okay, Kiara, good. Raise your hand, please, Kiara. Raise your hand to participate, okay? Raise your hand if you finish it. Two students more. I need more. I need 2 students more to complete this. Finish, please, your practice and your platform first. Okay, one student more, please raise your hand. Let's complete activity B. Valentina Quispe, can you read please number 1?
Yes, teacher. Becky was the new girl in school.
Excellent, Valentina. Yes, Becky, no? Was a new girl at school. Excellent. Thank you. Camila Salazar, number 2, please, read.
Aunt Polly knew how to pull out a tooth.
Excellent. Aunt Polly, no? Aunt Polly knew how to pull out a tooth. So she did, no? She pulled out Tom's tooth. Good. Let's see. The next is in the list. Kiara. Kiara, please. Number 3. Read, please.
Tom was late for school.
Yes, Tom was late for school. Very good, Kiara. Thank you. Camila Valerio, number 4, please. Read.
Whose feet did go to school?
Yes, very good, Camila. Huck Finn, no? Huckleberry Finn. This boy didn't go to school. Okay, remember, he didn't go to school. He was an orphan. He lived alone. And the people in the village, no, the people, they helped this boy. Okay? Good. This is activity B. Becky was the new girl in school. Aunt Polly knew how to pull out a tooth. Tom was late for school because he was talking with Huck. That's why he was late. And Huckleberry Finn, Huck Finn, didn't go to school. Okay? Now, let's work activity C. I'm going to see you advance, okay? Adriana, very good. You work A. Giampiero, very good. Giampiero, please. Giampiero. Giampiero.
Sí, profe.
Giampiero, estoy viendo que la actividad A y la C las has hecho muy rápido, que te ha puesto 0%. Giampiero, ve a esas actividades
Sí,
y
profe.
mándame la opción para yo desbloquearte. ¿Ya? Para desbloquear esta.
Ya, profe.
Donde te aparece la nota,
Ya.
debajito dice Send and Lock Request. Click and click in Yes.
Ya.
Okay? I'm going to unblock this activity.
Ya.
Valentina Waro, good. David, good job, David. Alejandro, good. Let's complete activities. Sumili, very good. Sumili. Valeria, good job, Valeria. Continue. Dionel. Dionel, let's work in the activities, okay? Let's work. Yeshua, good. Valentina Kisper, excellent, Valentina. Camila, excellent. Alessandra, very good. Valentina Santos, excellent. More activities, let's work. Axel, very good. Camila Valerio, excellent, Camila. Continue. Luciana Vera, very good.
Profesor, ¿qué actividades me dijiste?
A and C.
Ya.
Yeah, give me a minute. I am going to unblock, okay? I'm going to unblock now. Oh. Come on. Now, in activity C, we are going to complete the summary. For example, look at the picture. What's her name? Who is this woman? Who is this woman? What's her name? Who can tell me? No one? Aunt Polly, no? Her
Teacher.
name is Aunt Polly. Aunt Polly. She pulled out Tom's tooth. And he had a gap. This is a gap. Okay, gap is a space. This is space, a gap. in his teeth. And he could, what is this action? Look. What is these actions? Let's complete.
Teacher, speed.
Speed. Very good. Speed is the second, the second, okay? The second is speed. The first is, very good, Valentina. The second is speed, no? Escupir. And what is this? Valeria, tell me, what is this?
Will.
Whistle, no? Whistle.
Whistle, teacher.
Whistle, okay? Whistle. And Tom could whistle and speed. Okay? Then, yes, Axel, whistle is the word. Good. On the way to, what place is this, Yeshua? Tom was going to the, what place is this? To the house? To the market? A graveyard? What is this? Camila, tell me, what is this?
A school, teacher.
To the school, no? When Tom, on the way to school, he met his friend. What's his name? Kiara, what's his name? What's the name of Tom's best friend? Huck Finn, no? Who lived on his own with the help of the villagers, with the help of the people in the town. Okay? Aunt Polly didn't let, what's his name? Who is this boy? Aunt Polly didn't let Tom, not Tom, play with Huck. He didn't want, but the two boys arranged to meet Adam. They decided to meet Adam. Joshua, to what place?
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher.
To the graveyard, no? Graveyard. They decided to meet to the graveyard at midnight, no? At 12 o'clock at night. They decided to meet. Okay? We finish with this part, okay? You please at home complete the activity D. This is your homework, okay? The activity D. We don't have much time. The time is over.
Espera, profe.
Activity D is your homework, okay? Complete at home the activity D. Okay, we finish with this part. Thanks for coming. Thanks for your attention. Yes, Steven.
La parte de un fin no es un fin, profesor, solo es un.
Huck. Only Huck. No last name. Okay, thank you, Steven. Huck. Yes, because his name is Huck, no? Or Huck Finn, or Huckleberry Finn also. But in the computer, also Huck. Thank you, Steven. Good. Only Huck, please, in this part, okay? Huck. Good. Complete, please, this in your platform, and that's all, okay? Good. We finish with this part. Okay, thanks for coming. Thanks for your attention. See you the next week, okay?
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye,
bye,
teacher.
class.
See you, teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thanks for the class.
Bye, clase,
You're
teacher.
welcome.
Thank you
Bye,
for the
bye.
class.
Gracias,
Bye,
teacher. Thank you
teacher.
por la clase.
Bye,
A
bye.
ver,
See
chicos,
you.
escúchenme.
Bye, bye, teacher.